Hey crochet friends, it's Tasha from Start a School Crochet. Welcome to my channel. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and hit that bell button. Today we're going to make this cute little pumpkin. It's an Amigurumi pumpkin and it's beginner friendly. So we're going to need a 4.5mm hook, couple eyes, scissors, and a darning needle. I'm using Premier Parfait yarn in orange and also in Lagoon. I love to use Susan Bates hooks for this, and the smaller the better. We're going to start off with creating a magic circle. This is how I do it. I'll leave a link down to below so you can see how to do it. The other video I created on how to do it, but this is a simple version. We're going to single crochet 6 into the magic ring. And you can always do a chain 2 and then work into the first chain if you'd like. We're going to work medium tension with this because the hook is so small. You don't want to work too tight. If you work too tight, it'll be really hard to get it in. So cinch that magic circle and grab your stitch marker. For round 2, we're going to do 2 single crochets into the very same stitch to start, and you want to mark that very first single crochet. Also, you can pause this video anytime you'd like. We're going to mark the first stitch of each round. Then we're going to work 2 single crochets in each stitch around until we get to the beginning again. And remember, you can pause this video. Always count your stitches after each round. The next round we're going to do 2 single crochet in the same stitch to start. I'm going to mark that first stitch. We're going to do that a lot. This is my second single crochet into the same stitch, and then I'm going to work 1 more single crochet next to that, and then repeat that by doing 2 single crochet into the next stitch, and then 1 single crochet into the one after that, and just repeat that around, and then we'll move on to round 3. This project goes by super fast. It's really easy and it's great for beginners. I'm counting my stitches throughout. You guys will notice me doing that a lot. So for round 4, we're going to do 2 single crochets in the first stitch and then single crochet in the next 2 stitches. Mark that first stitch so you don't lose it. Then we're going to work 1 single crochet in each of the next 2 stitches. And repeat that around. Work 2 single crochet into the same stitch and then 1 in each of the next 2 stitches, and that's a single crochet increase plus 2 single crochet. That's what we have so far. Make sure you count your stitches. For round 5, we're going to do 2 single crochet in the first stitch and then single crochet 1 in each of the next 3 stitches. The reason we mark at the beginning of our round is because we're not chaining 1 between each round, we're just working continuously. There's my 3 stitches, and now I'm going to work 2 in the next. 1, 2, and then 1 in each of the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3, and then repeat that around until you reach the beginning again. It goes by really fast, but pause the video and take your time. Count your stitches. And then for the next round, we're going to do round 6, working 2 single crochets in the first stitch, just like we did the other rounds, and then single crochet 1 in each of the next 4 stitches. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we're going to work 2 in the next stitch and then 1 in each of the next 4 after that. And if you want to do increases after this round, you can still increase to make your pumpkin larger, and you do that by following the formula in my How to Crochet a Bee post, which I'll put in the description below. So when you follow the formula, you're going to be increasing each round subsequently, and then it's going to get larger. So you can make a larger pumpkin like this and just head over to that link and you can discover the formula on how to do increases. But for this pattern, we're doing 1 single crochet in each of the next 36 stitches. And remember to mark that first stitch. And we're going to repeat that for rounds 7 through 11. So you're going to do this 5 more times. Make sure you get a pen and paper and just write down your rounds. That's going to keep our pattern the same level throughout, and that's going to make it kind of cup up, and it's going to make our pumpkin pattern. So remember to count your stitches between each round and keep working that until you reach the end. So I've reached the end already. I know you can pause the video. I'm counting my stitches here, and then I'm going to start doing our decrease. So now we're going to do a single crochet 2 together. That's bringing 2 stitches together to make 1 stitch. So the way you do that is you insert your hook into the first stitch. We're going to work through 2 stitches. So yarn over and pull up a loop, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop. Then you're going to yarn over and pull through all 3, and that's a decrease stitch. So you're turning 2 stitches into 1. After that, we're going to work a single crochet into each of the next 4 stitches, and then work another single crochet 2 together. So we're going to work through these 2 stitches, insert into the first, pull up a loop, insert into the second, pull up a loop, then yarn over and pull through. And then continue working in each of the next 4 stitches 1 single crochet until you reach the beginning. Well, you do that repeat pattern. Count your stitches, and by this you should have 30 single crochet at the end of that round. And for the next one, we're going to do the same start by doing a single crochet 2 together into the first stitch, the first 2 stitches, and then single crochet in one of each of the next 3 stitches. 2 and 3, and work that pattern around. And by the end of that round, you should have 24, and this is where we're going to add our stuffing and our eyeballs. I used these triangle shaped eyes that I found were really cute because they kind of reminded me of the pumpkin, the way that you carve the little triangles into the pumpkin eyes. And I counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up from the bottom, and then between the eyes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, around 6 or 7 stitches between the eyes is how I positioned mine. So go ahead and grab your eyes. You can use any kind of eyeballs you want, but I chose these little triangle ones because I just thought they were super cute. And I'm going to position them in and then secure them down with my safety locks on the back. So here I'm going to count up like we did before, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7. Position it right about there. Pick up and secure it with the safety lock, and then do the same. You can position these any way you like. I just kind of liked the way it looked with the wide set eyes because it is cute, like Amigurumi cute. Make sure you put those safety locks on, especially if you're giving it to a child. So I'm going to add a little bit more stuffing, and then we're going to start closing it. So we're going to single crochet 2 together in the first stitch, and then single crochet 1 in each of the next 2 stitches. And by the end of this round, you should have 18 single crochet. Yuki's sneezing for some reason. Now you can see the hole's getting a little bit smaller, so I wanted to add just a little bit more stuffing while it's in that position. Now we're going to do a single crochet 2 together to start, and then a single crochet in the next stitch, and repeat that around. Single crochet 2 together, single crochet in the next stitch. By the end of this round, you should have 16 single crochet. And now the hole is really small, as you can see, so I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of my stitch marker, and we're going to do basically single crochet 2 together all around. I came up with 10. If you counted right, you should come up with 10. If not, don't worry about it. You're right at the end, so you can just close this hole up. But don't do what I did. I accidentally cut my yarn too short, as you can see right there. You want a really long tail for this because we're going to use this tail to create the dents in the pumpkin. So you're going to weave your tail onto a needle and then sew up this bottom part. This is really easy. You just weave it in and out around the top of your stitch of your last round. And then once you can see it's getting really close to being closed, you can just cinch it tight. And there I'm cinching it tight. And so if you did right, we're going to do our long tail. We're going to push this through to the top of the pumpkin, pull it through, and then just pull it a little bit tight. And you can see we're going to make these lines that go around the pumpkin, and it kind of draws it in and makes it look more like a pumpkin. I did 5 just because I liked the way it looked. So you go in through the bottom and out through the top, and you just keep repeating that around and spacing it however you'd like to space it. I went 1 through the center of the eyes and pulled it through. This yarn can be a little funny too, so you might not want to pull it too tight. You don't want to break the yarn. So just give it a good tension and pull just like that. And then weave it around back through the bottom, out through the top, and then do the same thing and just kind of cinch it tight. But not too tight. See, it's already starting to look like a little pumpkin. It's so cute. So repeat that around. I did mine around 5 times. But you can do it as many times as you'd like. And there we have our little pumpkin. I think my eyes were a little crooked. So now we're going to work on the stem. The stem is really easy. You create a slip knot, grab your lagoon yarn or any kind of yarn you want to use. We did a chain of 8 for the top, and then you want to work a single crochet into the second chain from the hook. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to do in the second chain from the hook and do a single crochet, and then work a single crochet all the way down that chain, and that's it. It already curves. It gives a little curve naturally, which is great because you don't have to do anything. After that, you just cut your yarn. Then you can go ahead and weave in all your tails on your pumpkin. I really like the way this turned out. It's so cute. I tied mine in a double knot just to make it more secure, and you might want to leave longer tails because my tails were kind of short. So we're going to attach it to the top of the pumpkin and then just weave in our tails, and we'll be all finished. Cut that last little tail off, and there we have our cute little pumpkin. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I'm happy to answer them. This is a great beginner project. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, and happy crocheting. Bye guys.